my Bell Babes? We're back for another week. It's Tuesday. I am feeling very overwhelmed. Per usual, you guys know me, overwhelmed girly to a T. I'm really not that overwhelmed. I'm just kind of like stressed. But what am I stressed about, you know? And that's what really gets me. It's like I just have this thing hovering over me, like I'm going to be missing something or not meeting an expectation. I don't know. But what I do know is the surroundings that I have are not helping me feel better. So I'm gonna eat this lunch, go to a doctor's appointment, come back, clean the house a little bit, and finish working. It's been a hectic week and a half. You guys heard me last week. It's just kept going. Anyways, we made these pizza bowls for meal prep this week, and they're really good. It is ground turkey and bell pepper, onion, mushrooms, marinara sauce, a little bit of tomato paste, and some fat-free mozzarella cheese. It's delicioso. Yeah, anyway, so I found that whenever I do feel stressed, especially when I don't know what's causing it, if my surroundings aren't doing too great, then that's definitely gonna increase whatever anxiety I have under. I will be cleaning when I get home. I feel like that's like an unspoken issue for remote workers, is when you're at home all day, you feel like you are responsible for cleaning up everything because you're at home. But at the same time, you need to focus on your job and do all the things that your job needs you to do. So you don't want to do that and then go back to work too. So it's like, it's hard forcing yourself to do the things that need to get done. But that's just life. Same with working out. You don't feel like working out sometimes, but you just gotta do it. Unless you need a mental health day or unless you need just a break. You know yourself best, but you also know, do the hard things that you gotta do. I feel like last week's vlog was a bunch of like random little clips, like little mini episodes basically. On one hand, I can see that being nicer because it's easier to follow. But on the other hand, I feel like there's not a lot of actual content in there. So what do you guys like better? Do you like more drawn out content or do you like short and sweet little updates here and there? What's the vibe, you know? Because I just want to keep you guys in the loop. We're gonna go kayaking through the Chicago River this weekend. Me and Colby found some friends online. We all got a Groupon and we're going out to the river. Probably obviously not gonna be swimming in it, but nonetheless, river through the city. I love a good city day. I freaking love Chicago. I love it out here. I feel alive out here. Compared to how we were in Memphis, it's so crazy. I know I've already talked about this before, but it's like, I feel like we're thriving here. Me and Colby are in our prime right now. Like we're just thriving. This is so good. It's that marinara. Another Costco win. I really hate that everything is at Costco because I remember whenever my friends or like YouTubers would talk about their products that they have and I was like, I can't afford a Costco membership. But now that I'm married, we got that dual income. We can afford a Costco now. I started tracking my macros again. I don't know how fast nutrition kicks into your body, but I will say since I started tracking my macros again, which was yesterday, I feel much better with my workouts. Well, I'm back. And let's just say the DMV can it. God, they make me so mad. It's just like, it's like you dot all of your I's and cross all your T's and you're like, they are not gonna turn me away this time. They are not gonna say that I didn't do my due diligence. Well, guess what they did to me? I waited there for about 40 minutes. I had everything ready. I had called the people ahead of time. They told me this is what I needed to do. I got a copy of my loan payments, got my out-of-state registration, brought in my old license plate, have my new my ID up to date. DMV's gonna say, yeah, well, you almost did it, but your last name, your maiden name, is still on your loan, so we can't take that. I'm like, literally, you can tell everything is literally the same. I have the same social security, I have the same birthday, I have all these, I have a passport. Like, really, you're gonna do this to me? And so now if I get a ticket because my registration is expired, or like my license plate is expired, It's because I changed my last name. So ladies, don't change your last name. It's really not worth it. If you love your man, you're marrying him, you know? It's like, do you really need to do all this extra name changing? I don't think so. Not worth it. I've run into so many annoyances with the fact that I've had my last name changed. And it really is not even that big of a deal. I should have made him change his last name when we got married. That's the only fair thing. If I get his last name, he gets mine. I'm so mad at them. You know, it's like one of those things that I had to muster up the strength to go through all of these steps to get to where I felt like I was at a good point to go to the DMV. So now I'm gonna have to, it's not happening anytime soon. I'll just say that much. I'm gonna just give it until it crosses my mind again and I'll try again. Gosh, just thinking about this makes me so irritable. Yeah, and I'm glad that I didn't have the camera on me during that part because I can be a little bit of a hothead. Like, I definitely let out a few deep screams inside of my car. Is that so cringe? Does anybody else do that? Like, when you're alone, you're really just unhinged with the things that you say and do. Yeah, that was me today. I was screaming like I was a 5-year-old. I wasn't screaming like that bad. It was just like a little, you know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. Well, I guess I'll go clean the house now. Maybe that will make me feel better, get my mind off of this annoying thing. Definitely moved on from being swerved by the DMV. He's got updates for us though. What's gonna happen this week?
Going to the gym.
No, this weekend we're going to do a couple of things. I already told you guys about the kayaking, but there's a new plan on the agenda involving this one. Let's just say he's never, ever going to be the same after Sunday. And possibly me either, who knows?
Whoa.
I'm just saying. So, you guys guess and figure out what you think that means. Let's do this HIIT workout. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit scared. But we gotta do it. The gym. You guys saw what I just did, but I didn't record the functional ab training that I did as well. Dang, I have a love-hate relationship with HIIT workouts because I feel like, unlike just weight training, whenever I'm done doing a HIIT workout, I always feel like I did so much work because you just have to keep going. You have to finish it. There is no like, it's a matter of time. Like, even if you run out of steam or strength, like, you got to keep going against the time, basically. So it's like an endurance thing, which I suck at. I have no endurance when it comes to fitness or like physical exertions. That is something I'm trying to work on. It's like a mental mind game. It's a muscle too, just like the rest of your body. You got to push and push and push. But yeah, workout was good. Got that finished. I just got my allergy shots done. Colby was able to get our freaking rent charge down. Not like the rent, but you guys know the dispute that we've been working on. We came to an agreement and they lowered it like 50%, thank the Lord. So we'll take it. It's way better than $2,000. He said we had to either pay like $400 each or it's $800 total. I don't remember. I don't know what he said. Long story short though, that absurd price is gone. A win's a win. I don't know if I already said it, but my besties are gonna come down and see me the first weekend of September. So I gotta start planning what we're going to do whenever they come to visit us. And I need to get the room kind of cute so they can spend the night in there. AKA my office, it's not really a room. Currently we're fingers crossing for the poll I posted on my Instagram because Colby, I already said it, but there's something happening on Sunday. I'm sure you guys could figure it out what it is. But yeah, we got something planned on Sunday, so I put a poll on Instagram to see if it would be funny or not for me to record him getting his stomach waxed. I'm 2 votes away from getting 20 votes. And we put it down to 20 because I don't have that many followers, obviously. So I was like, let's make it realistic. 20 people say yes, it would be funny, then we're waxing your stomach for the content. So just heads up, if you don't want to see any waxing, you might want to click out of this. Oh, and I finished my book, Not a Happy Family book. Not too happy about it. It was slow building, so it was kind of hard for me to really get like committed to it. So it took me a long time, and then like the last half was started getting good. I'm like, oh, all these possibilities that could be the killer, like who done it. And there were so many good potential murderers. And at the end of the story, whenever we found out who it really was, it was kind of disappointing because it was, yes, we didn't see it coming because we were thinking about all these other possibilities. But then on the other hand, I'm like, this is so like, really, that person? It's not even as creative or as mischievous as the potentials could have been. Like, there were so many possibilities that I was just a little disappointed at the result, if that makes sense. Next on my list is The Court of Thorn and Roses. I've not stopped hearing so many people rave about this. So I'm gonna go to Target and see if I can find the hard copy of it. If I can't, then I'll buy it on Kindle. I hear that the first book is the hardest one to get through because it's so like, it's building the land and everything. So you kind of got to commit to that and like learn about the fantasy world you're reading about. So my only concern with that is I'm gonna get bored and I'm not gonna be able to stick with it. But I've heard so many good things that I want to. So I'm vetoing everything else on my list and I'm putting The Court of Thorn and Roses up there at the top. And maybe I can try to keep you guys up to date. If not, you guys call me out if you haven't heard me give an update in a while, because I do want to read it. What are you guys gonna do this fall? Obviously we're gonna hit up the pumpkin patch. We're in a nice city now and there's so many like parties going on that we hear about already. So me and Colby need to think of a good couple's costume. If anybody's got any good ideas for us, drop them down below so we can start brainstorming. Please remember, I will be in my bulk phase, so nothing too revealing, because I might be a little uncomfy. All right, we're back from Target. Let's do a quick Target haul. All right, so I got a couple baskets for this situation over here. I just hate seeing all of these boxes, so I want a way to kind of organize everything and make it look a little bit cuter. So I got 3 little boxes. I got 3 bins, this one, and then two of those. We will see if that looks good. If not, we will be returning. And I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing the curtain rod hanging up with no curtains, so we got some curtains. Some sheer ones, because in the living rooms especially, I like to have as much light as possible. So these are super sheer, hardly any privacy kind of windows, more so just for decoration. And we got the Magnolia Harvest Spice. Oh, fall is creeping in slowly but surely. I just need to get more places to put candles and like fall decorations because we got rid of a lot of stuff when we moved. And now I don't have any side tables or shelves to decorate and make feel home. And then we got the series. We found it. This was the only option I could do. I wanted to just get one, but this was literally the only thing there. So we got the whole series, y'all. Court of Thorns and Roses. Good. The small one is the first one, right? So I'm gonna start reading that tonight. And I'm gonna give you guys updates as I read it and tell you how I feel. Please keep me accountable if I'm not talking about it because I want to finish these. And lastly, I got us a new rice cooker. Woohoo! We eat rice heavily in this household. And I've had this rice cooker specifically. Look, it doesn't even say closed anymore. I've had this rice cooker since I was in college or since I graduated college. I don't remember. My mom got it for me. It's so cute. and we have used it a lot. We needed another one because this one, we can only cook up to 2 cups of rice, and it sticks really bad to the bottom. So this one, it cooks up to, now I don't know how accurate this really is. That seems a little sus, but it says it cooks up to 20 cups, 20 rice cups cooked. And that's a pretty big statement because we do like to bulk batch our rice. And then, oh, it also says it's non-stick. So, and it does a bunch of other things too. So you can steam and slow cook. I don't know really how to work all that, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sure Colby will figure it out for me. So we are officially gonna be parting paths and saying goodbye. Right, and let's see what I got in my Amazon packages while we're at it. We've got the asymmetrical jean shorts. I've been eyeballing these for so long, but I finally pulled the trigger, even though it's almost the end of summer. Look how cute. They're like asymmetrical, so like that. And they're jean. And I like them because I'm outgrowing my booty short phase unless I'm in the gym. So these are just below booty shorts. And I think these are super cute. A Rula bra. I've been really wanting the halter bra from Gymshark. Literally, it's a dupe of Gymshark. It's got the front, and then it's got the back, and I think you can remove these little straps in the back, so that way it's a halter, which is what I want. The question is, will I be bold enough to just go work out in a sports bra? That's the tricky part. Like, I like having sports bras and stuff, but it's like, I get so insecure going into the gym. And it's tough because I know I'm not overweight, but I still feel like I'm criticizing my body and I'm not fully happy with it. And I don't know at what point I'll be super happy with it, because I feel like it changes. I feel like when you're in the fitness world, you're just never satisfied with your physique. There's always more that you can fix and work harder on. I don't know, I'd rather, because I have this part up here in my stomach, specifically right here, and I'm okay with a little bit of belly fat and all that. I hate this top part right here. It's like a little pinch fold of fat that sits right underneath my boobs, and I hate it so much. And so I liked it when I was prepping because it went down pretty good and I felt pretty skinny. But as I'm back in my maintenance phase, it's back up and I don't like it. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, and I got another workout set, pink workout set, and pill holders. Because if you don't know, I take lots of medicine. I am trying to get off of my Zoloft. I was started on Zoloft back in 2020 when COVID first started, and I was still at bedside nursing. I was about to move to Tennessee to move in with Colby and leave everybody, like all my best friends and my family behind. And so I feel like, and there was wildfires, and there's something about natural disasters that just stress me out. I was going through it during that time, and so I was having multiple panic attacks a day. I felt super anxious all the time. It was like I'm literally leaving in the middle of a pandemic, leaving all of my friends and family. I don't know what's gonna happen to the world. And I'm moving in with this guy that I was dating long distance for a year. So I was like, this is such a big jump. And like, I'm putting all of my eggs in one basket, like putting everything in the hope that we would be able to work out, which luckily we did. And I also feel like now I'm in a better place. Like, life is really starting to go good. Colby's done with school. We're in a great city. We're both getting incomes now. We're both on our fitness grind and trying to be healthy. I feel a lot more at peace mentally than I used to. The only thing I'm nervous about is I know for sure I still have underlying anxiety. So I'm curious to see how I'll feel once I'm fully off of it. I tried weaning myself off of Zoloft a couple of times, but I just have such bad side effects. Like, the side effects for me, I feel like I'm levitating in my brain. So I'll be walking, but it's like, I don't know what the word is, but I just feel like I'm like doing this inside my brain. Not physically, but like visually, I'm like doing that, and then I feel not quite right in the brain. So we'll see how it goes. She told me what to do, cut the pills in half and go really, really, really slow. So hopefully we can do that. I'll keep you guys posted, see how that feels and see how that goes. Friday, thank goodness. Just got done walking Rue for a little hot girl walk. We weren't able to do that hardly all week this week because we had heat warnings. It was like over 100 degrees, super humid. It just wasn't the vibe, but it is finally starting to cool off, so we got to do a little walk, and now I'm gonna make my breakfast. I've outgrown my egg white phase. Can't do egg whites right now, not until I absolutely have to, which might be next week since I'm cutting. But yeah, until then, I'm in my Greek yogurt parfait phase. I've just been doing like plain Greek yogurt and frozen berries, granola, and honey. And it's been a great breakfast. Usually my problem is I always get hungry pretty quickly after, but this stuff has helped me up until lunch. So, oof. What? Great. Literally leaking all over our counters. Love that. Yes, I'll be cleaning today. Colby had to go to the dentist today because apparently he's got some effed up teeth, which is crazy because his dental hygiene is 10 times better than mine. Like this guy, he flosses every night, he washes his tongue or scrubs his tongue, he mouth washes, he does all the things. But his teeth still just, I think it's just his genetics, he's just got really bad teeth. So he had to go back to the dentist. He went to the dentist originally on Wednesday, and then he had to go back today for an in-depth cleaning. And then they referred him to an orthodontist or something because he's got like bone growth happening right here from clenching his teeth so much and like just biting down and grinding. So they might have to do some shaving of his bone because his tongue won't fit in his like in the area of his teeth. I don't know if that makes sense. He's also got some type of like bump right here on his lip, which is probably just like a plugged mucus membrane or something like that. But just to be safe, they want him to get double checked. Just plain Greek yogurt, frozen berries, and some granola. And I just make sure I squish it all up so all the juices come out. I don't know if this is like a normal side effect of getting allergy shots. It probably is because they're giving you the thing you're allergic to. But I feel like my allergies have been so much worse lately. And I keep getting like sinus headaches and stuffy nose, all that good stuff. And it's really annoying. I just feel like I'm so groggy and tired all the time. And then I went to see a new doctor today, or the other day. I went to see a new doctor to get established and get my medicines all packed back up. And she's switching me off of one of my old sleeping medicines for this new one. And this new one that I got, it put me to sleep. And I feel like it just made me like really groggy this morning. So I'm on the fence on if I like that or not. I don't know how when we were in Memphis, me and Colby were waking up at 6 every day to go work out. And now the thought of that, I'm like, we wake up at 7 now and I'm like, no thank you. But I should start getting up more. I just hate it. I have such a hard time falling asleep that when I finally do go to sleep, I'm like deep sleeping. So then in the morning time, I'm like, I don't want to get up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not a morning girly. Doing hot girl walks in the morning though, I think it's key to having, like, to waking me up and make me feel ready to go. Gets the blood moving. I feel like I get a good little pump in. I definitely feel more awake after my walks. I just feel accomplished, you know? So I like doing that. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do when it gets cold out here because I wanna keep doing that. But we're in Chicago, and Chicago's known for frigid cold winters. So I'm gonna have to figure out cute outfits and how to layer and be cute. Tomorrow we get to go kayaking, and Sunday I'm waxing Colby's stomach. I gotta go get some supplies. Maybe I'll go do that today. I think, I know I'm always talking about this, so this is my channel, I can do whatever I want. But I think for now, I'm changing my perspective on my socials. And I'm really just gonna start vibing and doing my own thing, whatever feels right. There's no like specific thing for a specific platform. I do feel like Instagram is definitely gonna be, like, no matter how authentic and like candid I wanna be, I think it's just gonna have to be aesthetic, you know? But so I'm just gonna be posting cute things up there on Instagram, and then TikTok and YouTube is like my free form platform. So whatever I feel inspired to do, we're just gonna do it. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. How do we feel about these nails? I got them at Ulta yesterday because I don't have enough money to pay professional nails, but I miss having girly nails and like cute little, you know, things. So I got these. They definitely feel like fake plastic nails, so that's the only thing I don't like about it. But I love like the little flowers. You see the flowers? They're so cute. But they definitely don't feel heavy duty, so I couldn't open like a sody pop, you know what I mean? Hello, Rupert.
Hi dear, with the princess. Have you?
I'm not pregnant. I know I'm not pregnant. But me and Colby were joking about it because one of my vlogs, I was like, it's giving baby mama. So he was like, you should do a pregnancy test and just see what happens. We're definitely practicing for having a baby, but it's also not trying for a baby. You know what I mean? Plus I have an IUD in, so I'm really not convinced. But you can never be too sure. There's always that 0.1%. And you know, with me and his genetics, our baby could be that 0.1%, you know what I mean? In all respects. So I just got done from the gym, chugged a ton of water. So let's go pee on a stick, am I right? Right? I don't know how much to pee on these things. I just had to pee, that's all I know. I'm gonna put the test on the counter and have the camera set up. So when Colby gets here, his heart's gonna drop. He's gonna be like, just for you guys, not pregnant, okay? So nobody get their hopes up. Everybody wants me to be pregnant these days. It's not happening. I'm about to track Colby and see where he's at, because he should be home soon. He had to go into work a little late today because he had the dentist, but they still don't let people work super late, so let's track him. He's still at work. Oh, he might be leaving though. Cool. So I might have time to take a shower and be done before he's here. Yeah, he's leaving. He's literally on his way home right now. Oh. He's gonna be so shook. He should be here literally any minute. So, action!
I'm pregnant.
Did you get scared?
No.
Yeah, right.
Never scared.
Yeah,
I
right.
trust in the science. Science knows.
You don't think you got stronger shooters?
That's not what it's about.
Huh?
That's not what
It
it's
is.
about. No, it's not.
I said there's always a chance because with our genetics, our kid's gonna be that top 1%. It's gonna make it.
What top 1% autist?
Autist?
Tick.
Autistic. Right. Morning, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did just spontaneously cry for about 20 minutes. So long story short, I'm probably just gonna resort back to my Zoloft. We're gonna stay on that for a little bit longer. And listen, it's okay, it's fine. I've tried this 3-4 times now, and it clearly just is not working for me. So, and I'm fine on the Zoloft. I just wanted to try to get off of it to take one less medicine. But it's obviously not meant for me right now. But anyways, we're in the city. We were gonna go get some lunch and walk out to the river, but we changed plans and we came into this cute little cafe. So we're gonna eat and then we're gonna meet up down at the kayaks and go kayak on the river. And then who knows what's gonna happen. I'm gonna let you guys come along. Just got home from Chicago. But yeah, we had a really good time. We got to meet up with some people and we just kayaked up to like the up past Riverwalk and back for about 2 hours. And then we went out to eat on the river and it was really good. I had the chicken and it was probably the best chicken I've ever had. I can't stop thinking about it. It was so good. And Colby had a burger and he said it was really good too. And they had really good drinks. I only had one drink and I was feeling pretty cute, you know what I mean? But now we're about to have some real fun. We're about to wax Colby's stomach. He's only gonna let me do one strip because he's a punk. So if you don't want to watch that, probably just fast forward about 30 seconds. But here we go. That is disgusting. Ew. It's like a little patch.
Soul patch. Like a soul patch for the belly.
Yeah. Dang, you can see your abs.
I know. I told you they're way more visible for whenever like the hair is not there. You
That's
actually,
nice.
I know, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, that
You
was
said
never
it.
the arrangement.
Come on, let
No.
me do you.
No. 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 No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Quit. Why are you
I just want the experience.
All right.
One for me, one for you. Yes.
Which way do you want me to rip it?
Or
I think I'm gonna go like this way.
okay.
You want me to count?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. It didn't even. You got.
Well, now what?
You're gonna come in tomorrow because you can't.
I know. Is it
He's gonna be like this. You're gonna have this crusty nut, little gross soul patch. He's gonna be like, "What's on your soul patch?" You're like, "Oh, don't worry."
Say we tried waxing it, it didn't work. Just this one patch.
1, 2.
This is the worst.
I think we should have shaved you first.
Rip this part off. It worked that time.
Oof.
That was a good one.
I can do another strip.
Well, you think you might have to.
Yeah, I think so, dude. That looks so gross.
Yeah, it does.
1, 2, 3. That was nice.
That was a good one. You got it.
That was
time.
a good. Sheesh, that's so clean, like a baby's butt. It's so satisfying to rip it off and like to see it come off. I don't have enough hair. You think I have that much? A lot?
Enough to need a wax.
That's so rude. You know that's not true.
I'll investigate.
No, you don't have to do any investigating. 1, 2. Hell yeah! We did that. That was great. That was so satisfying. You handled that very good.
I'll say it did hurt.
I wanted you to do
It
it
was
like
painful.
the 40-year-old virgin
No.
where you just yelled the first thing that came in your head. That's how they made the scene. They're like, we're going to wax you and we want you just to scream whatever comes into your head.
Jesus. So that was that his real hair?
Yeah, it was his real
whoa.
hair. It was
it real
all,
blood?
Yeah, it was real because he was really hairy, and when you wax long hair like that, it can pull up really deep follicles.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Leave that light there.
Why?
Just do it.
No.
What?
Colby is a B word, so he wants it to be even. So he said he's gonna wax my butt. Not that there's even hair on it. Actually, I don't think I want to record this. We got another mysterious gift box, but this time I got the present from Marie. She said it was just a save the dates. However, this is the biggest save the date I've ever seen box. So we are going to record it to see how extra she is. Thank you, assistant.
Wow. I love it. Sealed air.
Is that what it is? It's just air. You can have that one. It's given bridesmaids delivery. Oh shit! I am a bridesmaid. Sheesh. I made the cut. That is a surprise. Sade.
Cookie?
I made the cut. Coach put me in. Coach put me in. Hell yeah. Wow. This is amazing. Marie DeRusso. This is amazing. You tricked me and you got me good. I am quite honored. Thank you, love. That was so nice. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate it. I was like, this is the biggest save the date that I've ever gotten in my entire life. But this makes sense now. Fun fact, she's getting married on our wedding date, June 15th. So, I'm just gonna say it. I started it. I'm just kidding. I love seeing my friends in love, especially like good relationships like she's in. And I'm just so happy to be there and be part of this relationship. Well, not the relationship, but the journey. Love you guys. Okay, now let's get to the Sunday festivities.
Told you. Told you.
Before I was tattooed, but now I'm yadded.
And
Yadded
you're
up.
really cool now.
Thanks.
Really, really, really cool.
Thank you. Be sure to tell everyone that.
Really, really, really cool.
You heard it here first.
He handled that really well because I know that did not feel good.
It honestly did not. On the sternum was pretty bad, and then right on the edge of the rib was pretty bad.
Yeah, and he wasn't flinching or anything. And every time I looked over, he was just like, he just looked like he was sleeping.
I wasn't sleeping though. That's for sure. I was watching the movie. The movie was nice
helpful.
having the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty easy. The first half, so I thought it would be easier to like tense up, but I think that actually made it worse. The first half I tensed up and it was okay. And then the second half I was like, this is gonna be terrible. I thought the left was gonna be worse because like initially it was, but then I stopped tensing up and it was way more chill.
Just have to relax.
Yeah, relaxing definitely was the way to go. It hurt both ways.
And he's inspired me because now I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow
Getting yadded.
at 6 p.m. Any guesses on what I'm gonna get?
Maybe a bell?
Maybe a chicken.
A chimkin?
Who knows?
Could be.
We'll see. Stay tuned. Guess whose turn it is to get yadded? Me. I'm getting a picture of Rue's face with her smoking a cigarette, and it's gonna say, "Good girl, bad habits." I'm so excited for it. I don't know where, but it's gonna go somewhere on the arm. I'm excited. I'm going to see the same guy that did Colby's tattoo yesterday because I was like, that did so good. He was so chill, loved the vibes. And yeah, so let's go get yadded. The deed has been done. ladies and gentlemen, we've got Miss Rupert the Pooter on my body forever. Forever, ever. And I honestly think that this tattoo has the most meaning out of all of the tattoos that I have, because one, it relates to me, and two, it relates to Rue.
How does it relate to you?
Huh?
What?
How does it relate to me?
That's what I'm asking.
Maybe if you guys stick around, you'll find out.
How does it relate to Rue?
It's Rupert's face, first of all. So that first half. And Rupert is also a good girl, but her bad habit is she whines and loses her mind when squirrels come out. Good girl, bad habits. Not good. I had to carry her home today on our walk because she was trying to break her neck chasing after all these squirrels on our hot girl walk.
Don't break your neck.
Because she has one of those no pull leashes, so every time she goes forward or lunges, her neck will get pulled back. And there was like 10 squirrels out today. And I'm not exaggerating. I was like, this is ridiculous. And she was, usually like she'll try to go after a squirrel and I'll yank her and then she'll like be fine. But all these squirrels were right in front of us and they were crossing all over the place. And she was just losing her mind. She was really trying to go after them, so I had to carry her home. Luckily, it was at the end of our walk, so that's good. Anyways, that's the end of this vlog. I'm gonna try to edit this super quickly and get this out by this Wednesday so you guys aren't so far behind. We'll see if I can do that. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.